very good morning to one and all present here.
Let us begin with the timeless wisdom of Thiruvalluvar. உடையார் முன் இல்லார் போல் ஏக்கற்றும் கற்றார் கடையரே கல்லாதவர். This kural reminds us the true learning is rooted in humility. Even those who are learned must continue to listen, observe, and learn with openness, for knowledge grows only when accompanied by modesty. As we begin today's program, it gently invites us all, especially as academicians, to participate in this session with a learner's mindset, embracing reflection, renewal, and continuous growth.
As John Davy rightly said, education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. With this inspiring thought, we extend a very warm and pleasant morning to everyone present here.
On behalf of G.T.N Arts College Autonomous Dindigul, it is our privilege and honor to welcome all the dignitaries on the dais, respected faculty members, and all the participants to the inaugural session of 3-day faculty development program, empowering educators, integrating innovative teaching, impactful research, and community extension for holistic institutional development.
G.T.N Arts College, established in 1964 under the patronage of G.T. Narayanasamy Nadu Charities Trust, is a proud institution with more than 6 decades of academic excellence and social commitment.
With its autonomous status, the college promotes innovative curriculum, research culture, and outcome-based education. Guided by visionary management and dedicated faculty, the institution empowers students from diverse backgrounds through quality education, community engagement, and holistic development, making it an ideal venue for this prestigious FDP.
As rightly said, institutions with strong roots shape generation with strong values.
We also place in record on our sincere gratitude to ICSSR SRC Hyderabad for their generous support, guidance, and academic patronage.
To invoke the blessings of the Almighty for the successful commencement of this academic endeavor, we kindly request everyone to stand for Tamil Thai Valthu. As Swami Vivekananda said, education is the manifestation of the perfection already in man.
A heartfelt welcome is the first step in turning a gathering into a memorable journey of learning and inspiration.
It is our pleasure to call upon Dr. Sriveni, Director, FDP, Associate Professor and Dean of Arts, to deliver the welcome address.
Scholars and my brothers and sisters, Namaste and good morning. Welcome to 3 days FDP program here at G.T.N Arts College. With the blessings of Almighty, my parents and my Guru Garus, I have the privilege of proposing the welcome address. A very warm and pleasant morning, one and all. It gives me immense pleasure and pride to extend a hearty welcome to the August gathering on behalf of the GTN family and the organizing committee of ICSSR 3-day FDP program. Deeply honored to host this prestigious program at our holistic institution with a rich legacy of academic excellence, social commitment, and inclusive education. The support and sponsorship extended by ICSSR SRC Hyderabad reflect their continued commitment to strengthening research culture, pedagogy's innovation, and academic leadership among faculty members and higher education. In the rapidly evolving landscape of higher education, educators play a pivotal role only as a transmitter, not only as a transmitter of knowledge, but also researchers, mentors, and agents of social transformation. This faculty development program has been thoughtfully designed to address contemporary challenge in teaching learning practices, promote impactful research, and encourage meaningful commitment and engagement for holistic institutional development. We are extremely sincerely acknowledge and extend our warm appreciation to our respected principal, Dr. S. Saravanan sir, for his constant encouragement and visionary guidance. We are grateful for his invaluable guidance and sustained support in all our academic and institutional endeavor. Welcome you, sir. On behalf of the management of G.T.N Arts College and on my own behalf, it is my proud privilege to extend a very warm and respectful welcome to Professor Sudhakar Reddy, Honorary Director, ICSSR, Southern Regional Center, Hyderabad. We are truly honored by his gracious presence with us. Although Professor Sudhakar Reddy was originally scheduled to deliver the keynote address due to an urgent official meeting at the ICSSR headquarters at New Delhi, he has kindly consented to join us on 10th January and deliver a valedictory address of the faculty development program. We deeply appreciate his commitment and continued support to our institution and to academic development. We also place on record our heartfelt gratitude to the Council of Social Science Research for recognizing and the relevance and significance of our proposed theme and for approving and sanctioning financial support. The selection of our program topic, which is timely, in my honor, in absentia, sir, it is my honor to warmly acknowledge our respected correspondent, Secretary Lion Dr. K. Ratnam sir, soulful and visionary leader whose dynamic leadership and foresighted vision have played a pivotal role in the steady growth of academic excellence in our college. In our institution, a fine believer in quality higher education, discipline, and value-based learning, he consistently guides the college towards holistic and inclusive development. His unwavering support for academic excellence, research initiatives, and faculty development has been constant source of strength and inspiration. We sincerely thank him for his dedicated service and continued commitment to nurturing a vibrant academic environment at our college. It gives me great pleasure to warmly welcome our academic director, Advocate Dr. N. Markandayan sir. He is a distinguished academic administrator with a strong commitment to quality education and institutional development. His dedication and proactive approach continue to inspire both faculty members and students to achieve higher academic standards. Welcome, sir. I feel privileged to sincerely welcome our college advisor, Professor S. Ramasamy sir. He is a senior academician with rich experience in teaching, research and academic administration. His insights and mentorship play a crucial role in aligning the institution with the national educational standard and educational reforms. Through his advisory role, he contributes significantly to the overall growth and academic credibility of the institution. Welcome you, sir. I grateful welcome our Vice Principal, Dr. M. Inbalakshmi ma'am. She is a committed academic administrator and an accomplished educator. She plays a key role in academic administration and faculty coordination. Welcome you, ma'am. I take immense pleasure in warmly welcome our FDP advisor, Dr. P. Ravichandran sir, Head Department of Economics. He is a dedicated academician. He actively encourages research activities, publication, and organizing seminars, workshops, and faculty development programs among faculty members and students. Welcome you, sir. Ravi sir. Ravi sir. Sir, vanga. It gives a pride and pleasure to warmly welcome our Vice Principal, Dr. U. Nadarajan sir. He is a dedicated academic administrator and experienced educator. His commitment to academic excellence and institutional accountability has significantly strengthened the academic framework of the college. Welcome, sir. I am delighted to warmly welcome Dr. M. Muruganandam sir, Director of the 3 days FDP program. Welcome you, sir. I warmly welcome all the participants who have joined us from various institutions. Your presence enriches the faculty development program and greatly contributes to its success. It is your enthusiasm for learning, collaboration, and professional growth that reinforces the true spirit of academic excellence, and we are delighted to have you with us. Dear brothers and sisters, during these 3 days, we expected 3 things from your side, participants. Number 1 is coordination, number 2 cooperation, number 3 time management. Please follow the 3 rules. I hope that after that FDP, you have gained the 3 X. Number 1 is experience, number 2 is experiment, number 3 is expectation. Offering our collective salutation of Almighty, once again I welcome you all. Thank you. அன்புள்ள நெஞ்சங்கள் அத்தனையும் என் கோவில், அந்த கோவில் கருவறையில் ஏராளமான தெய்வங்கள், அந்த தெய்வங்கள் அத்தனைக்கும் என் தீந்தமிழால் வருக வருக என வரவேற்கிறேன். நன்றி.
Thank you, ma'am, for your inspiring welcome address. Light symbolizes knowledge, wisdom, and enlightenment. We now request our esteemed dignitaries on the dais to kindly come forward for lighting the Kuttuvelakku, marking the auspicious beginning of this faculty development program.
Thank you, respected dignitaries. Presiding over this gathering is not just honor, it is a responsibility to inspire and guide. We now invite Dr. S. Saravanan, Principal, GTN Arts College Autonomous, to preside over the function and deliver the presidential address.
Most respected Secretary and Correspondent line Dr. K. Rathinam and our Director Dr. Durai Rathinam in absentia, former Principal, Academic Director, Trustee of G.T.N Group of Institutions, Dr. Markandayan sir, Vice Principal, SSP, Dr. U. Nadarajan sir, our advisor, Senior Most Professor, Dr. Ramasamy sir, Senior Most Professor of our college, Dr. P. Ravichandran, Directors of this 3 days FDP, Dr. Muruganandam and Dr. Sriveni, staff members of our own institution, participants from other colleges, students of our own college, good morning to you all. So at the outset, I would like to express my sincere thanks to our Secretary and Director for giving permission to conduct this 3-day FDP program sponsored by ICSSR SRC. I would congratulate the directors of this FDP, Dr. Muruganandam and Dr. Sriveni, for selecting a wonderful topic and area called empowering educators. As we all know, not only the students, educators and the teachers, we have to change our traditional way of teaching. We have to upgrade ourselves with the modernization of education. And it is the right program which includes lot of interesting and most needful topics like IPR, patent building, and how to write a proposal, research proposal for funding agency, how to get fund from agencies, then AI tools used in education, and most importantly, research and extension activities for the holistic development of one institution. As you all know, G.T.N Arts College is 64 years old college, and we are moving towards the deemed university status. At this stage, the research and extension activities, it is playing a major role. And this, I hope that this 3 days FDP program, and also by inviting very eminent personalities all over the country, that will inculcate lot of ideas and strategies to the educators. So once again, I congratulate the coordinators of this 3-day FDP program, and I wish all the success. Thank you, Ananda.
Thank you, sir. Great institutions rise on the soldiers are those who lead with wisdom, integrity, and purpose. With this thought, we now proceed to the felicitations by the pillars of leadership whose vision and guidance inspire institutional growth. We now request Dr. N. Markandayan sir, Academic Director, G.T.N Arts College, Dindigul, to kindly address the gathering.
Markandayan sir will deliver the inaugural address.
Okay. This won't make much difference. Whether inaugural address or felicitating address, it won't make much difference. Beloved Principal Dr. Saravanan, the Vice Principal, my boss and friend Dr. U. Nadarajan, Dr. Ramasamy, the Senior Professor of Economics and Advisor of G.T.N Group of Institutions, Dr. Ravichandran, Senior Professor of Economics, and the advisor, I understand, an advisor of this whole program, director of this faculty development program, Dr. Sriveni Devi, the co-director, Dr. Murhanandam, actually, the guest of speaker to deliver a keynote address or inaugural address, keynote address by a very valuable Professor Sudhakar Reddy from Osmania University. But he is going to join with us because this is not a single day program, this is a 3-day program. Naturally, a person holding a very highest position or rank in the ICSSR, director, he would have a busy schedule, therefore it is not possible for him to come and join and deliver the keynote address. And the chairman was designated to deliver an inaugural address, and I spoke to our chairman at 10 o'clock, and he said that I am already available in Dindigul, but I do not know whether it is possible for me to join or not. In that way he said, and I immediately contacted our director, and the director also out of station. Therefore, in the place of a chairman who has to deliver inaugural address, but you called me to deliver a felicitation, I said both will be the same, right? Whether I am going to deliver inaugural address or felicitation will be the same. But I don't have much time because if I am asked to deliver an inaugural address on this particular topic, I'll take even more than 1 hour, I believe. But I'm not going to take because already the program has started very lately. The participants are here from our own college, faculty members both from aided and SRC. And the participants, some of the participants from other colleges. And student friends also have come. And Dr. U. Natarajan has said it is better to invite postgraduate students, both MCOM and MA in this call. I said it's okay because they are going to be our future teachers after completion of master degree. Therefore, we can accommodate well all the postgraduate students because this hall is not full. This hall is even very, very thin hall. Therefore, it is better to make this hall full for a good program. I said that it is a good program. Why? It is not like any other ordinary seminar. This is a seminar funded by Indian Council of Social Science Research, Southern Region Center, Hyderabad, controlling the 5 states, and one among the 5 states, Tamil Nadu. So, G.T.N College was chosen by the ICSSR Southern Region from 5 states as one of the important college. So, has granted a fund. So, it is not an easy job to get a fund from ICSSR. Therefore, this is not a simple program. Maybe appearing the program may be simple, but it is actually not a simple program. It is a very, very honored program. That is why this college was chosen. So before telling anything on the inaugural address, let me congratulate and appreciate the directors, both Dr. Sriveni Devi and Muruganandam, for taking good efforts to organize this 3-day program. This is the first day. In the first day, the participants, mostly our teachers, are going to be enlightened on 3 important areas. One is intellectual property rights, IPR. Generally, the intellectual property rights, once upon a time, it was not the domain of the educational sector, it was the domain of the industrial sector. Nowadays, the IPR has brought into the domain of the education sector also. So, in what way the IPR is related with giving empowerment to the teachers? That is the very important area. This is going to be delivered by Dr. A. Usha Rajanandini, a professor and head Department of Biotechnology from Mother Teresa Women's University, Kodaikanal. And mastering funding proposals writing. So getting funds, many of the teachers are not taken care of. Organizing a program by asking a fund from the management, it is better always. There are so many funding institutions ready for granting the fund for organizing programs, but our teachers, very less number of teachers are taking efforts. Therefore, that is also one kind of empowerment, the education. I mean, those who are on the education side. Therefore, the teachers have to organize many number of programs by getting funds from the reputed funding institutions. So what are the ways and means to get the funds? That is going to be, that contents are going to be given by Dr. R. Balasubramani, a professor, Department of Library and Information Science, Bharadas University, Tiruchirappalli. And he is going to talk about various grants and writing, publishing articles and all. Already we have a very, very senior professor here, Professor of Economics, Dr. Ramasamy. And we don't need any person outside for giving guidelines for writing projects, writing papers, publishing papers, and getting grants. He is very much available. And in spite of repeated requests, what Dr. Ramasamy has given to our faculty members whenever the occasion arises, but our teachers still have to come forward to get the advice of Dr. Ramasamy. In that way, so that program, the first day program, and the second day, that is tomorrow, understanding NEP. NEP, you know, it's a national education policy or new education policy 2020, and I don't think that our teachers may not having the awareness about NEP. They will have that awareness. They will have the awareness about the impact of NEP also. Therefore, that topic is going to be enlightened by Sendil Nathan, Director UGC, HDRC, HRDC, and the Professor, Department of Education Technology, Bharadas University. And tomorrow evening, afternoon session, what is the inclusive education, learner-centric tools, and ICT-enabled pedagogy. These are all going to be covered by Dr. P. Muthupandi. And the Validity Day, third day, that is 10th of January. The Validity Address is going to be delivered by the Sudhakar Reddy. Right? Sudhakar Reddy is not today, and he doesn't have the program, and he is going to deliver a Validity Address. And at the same time, the technical session should be handled by Dr. V. Jude Nirmal and Dr. P. Sanmuga Vadivu. So these are all very important areas going to be covered on 3 days under the title of, or under the banner of, Empowering Educators. Right? Empowering educators means what? The educators should get power. Dr. Lavanya was mentioning about Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda has mentioned, no power comes from outside. It all inside of the human being. I remember the quote of Swami Vivekananda. The power not coming from outside, it is only inside. This is very much applicable to the teachers. teachers are not empowered by anybody. When we were students, we were treated by our own teachers in a right way, in a dignified way, and that will reflect in our life also, being a teachers. So, as an example, I was treated by my teachers. I had an opportunity of having very great teachers in GTN campus as well as in various other institutions. Therefore, they have molded me when I was a student. And after becoming a teacher, nobody else will come and empower you. It is your responsibility. Being a teacher, you have to render a justice. Teaching profession is a noble profession. Teaching profession is the mother of all professions. Only the teachers are molding the society. The teachers, in our hands, the society is handed over. Society in the sense, the younger generation. We are holding the responsibility of shaping the life of the students. Therefore, we need not go anywhere for making ourselves empowered. We must have a determination, that's all. We should have a determination that we must get empowered ourselves by our own efforts. Being a teacher, we have to render a great justice to the society, because only the two pillars which are molding the society, one is the students and another one is the teachers. If the teachers acting his own role in a very effective way, naturally the students will the students will follow the path of the teachers. So we can, both teachers and students can create a very great society, and in that way, so empowering teachers, it is not by the management, it is not by the funding organization, it is not by the getting recognition from other institutions or getting awards, rewards, nothing. Empowering teachers means when you are recognized by your students, when you are recognized by the society, that means that you are empowered. So that one comes on its own way. For that, you have to commit yourself. Teachers have to put little more commitment, little more dedications to make themselves empowered, act like a teacher. There is a minimum standard. It is not necessary that every teacher should have a very high standard. That's what NEP says. The NEP says that there must be a standardization. The NEP has never stated anywhere that you should have a very high standard. No. The NEP says that there must be a minimum standard. And it is applicable, a minimum standard is applicable for institution, and that minimum standard is applicable to individual teachers also. That minimum standard, we have to check ourselves. The teachers have to check ourselves whether we have that minimum standard or not. So in that way, it is not only connecting, it is connecting three important areas. Empowering the educators means empowering the teachers. Empowering the teachers by way of linking three areas. One is the research, innovative research, right? Another one is the, second one is the extension activities, community service. And the third one, it stated that research and extension activities. So, teacher in the school is different from teacher in the college and the universities. And the teachers in the schools are not connected with research. But once you have joined as a college teacher, once you have joined as an university teacher, naturally, it is the bounden responsibility. Your teaching work doesn't end with mere teaching, right? You have so many responsibilities. And it is not simply teaching, it is teaching plus you must do some research, and that research should be innovative. And in that way, the teachers, all the teachers should make our students interested in doing research. And that is the very important point. That is why the expectation of the UGC and other organizations that the teachers who are in the higher education institutions should involve not only in teaching, should involve in writing research papers, in writing articles, and guiding PhD scholars for doing research. Always they have to think about what we can do for the society. And it is not simply increasing the profile of the teacher. Once a teacher is doing research, it is not simply for the fulfillment of the requirement. Getting PhD and getting some increment and getting PhD and guiding some PhD awards, it is not simply. It is stated that you have to involve in a research, real research activities, daily basis. Then only the college teacher is a real college teachers and university teachers. So that point is also focused. And after completing research, and you are doing some service to the society, and that comes community extension activities. So every teacher has got a social responsibility. The teachers are paid lakhs and lakhs of rupees of salary by the government. The government is paying lakhs and lakhs of rupees to the teachers, but what the teachers are going to do for the society, it is automatically, when they are paid by the society has to be, given the due impact. Okay? So in that way, research is very important thing, and the extension activity is also important thing. And finally, the holistic development of the institution, that definitely will lead to a holistic development of the country. When all the institutions in our country, are focusing these ideologies, G.T.N College has taken this subject today. If this kind of a subject is taken by all the educational institutions in our country, naturally, it is not simply developing holistic development in the institution itself, that will in turn will have a holistic development in the country-wide. And only one thing before I will finish, I would like to say that in India, we are offering education in the institutions in a different way, whereas in Western countries, their education pattern is different. The European countries, Western countries, they say that they appreciate the capability of the Indians. They appreciate the capability of the Indian teachers. They appreciate the capability of Indian students. Why? Why they appreciate? They appreciate simply because of the reason that the memorizing power of Indian students are incomparable. They don't have that power, memorizing power. But Indian students are trained in education institutions only in that way. You have to memorize and you have to mug up and you have to put whatever you have memorized in the paper so you can score good marks, and there is no place for creativity. There is no place for thinking thinking out of the box. There is no place for innovative. And these are all missing when all the teachers are concentrating on their students only to make them getting memory training. So memory training is one thing, creativity is another thing. The Western countries follow the second one, creativity and innovative and the research, real research. Therefore, lot of the teachers are awarded Nobel winners, but very few in India have been awarded. That too, they were working in the education institutions. Now it has gone to the very, very bottom level. So the reason is creativity. So now creativity is lacking in education institutions among the students and among the teachers, and the teachers are not encouraging the creativity. The teachers want that our students are capable of memorizing everything. That is also appreciable. That may be useful for becoming a leader, whereas that will never become helpful to become a scientist or educationalist. So in that way, this program is definitely a very, very wonderful program. don't think that ICSSR sponsored program, it is an ICSSR sponsored program, but the teachers would get more insights from the paper presenters. All the paper presenters are very great presenters. They will deal you in a very proper way. In that way, my special thanks to Dr. Ravichandran for continuously contacting the Sudhakar Reddy, who is going to address in front of you. That is a very great opportunity. Don't miss anyone on the well-dated day, the address of Sudhakar Reddy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring speech. We may invite Dr. S. Ramasamy, Advisor, GTN Arts College, to deliver the keynote address.
Very good morning to all of you. First of all, it is my pleasant duty to salute our chairman, Dr. Lion Rathiran sir, as well as Thambi Dr. Thurai. They have given me an opportunity to participate in the 3-day program organized by the Srivedi Devi ma'am, as well as my good friend from the Department of Commerce. I am very pleasant to participate this event because of a number of reasons. In the event, many dignitaries are in the dais as well as off the dais, and teachers and faculty members and student community from GTN group of institution. I would like to express the title of the topic of the FDP program, namely Empowering Educators. Empowering Educators, Integrating Innovative Teaching, Impactful Research, Community Extension for Holistic Institutional Development. For holistic institutional development, what we need today are: number 1, teaching; number 2, research; number 3, extension and outreach activities; number 4, placement. These are the 4 pillars of any education institutions, particularly higher education institutions like GTN as well as the universities. Most universities, most higher education institutions are giving importance for these 4 areas: teaching, research, extension outreach activities, and the placement. Of course, when we go for teaching, there has been a transformation taking place from 1900 to till today, from 1900 to 2025. There has been a tremendous transformation has been taken place in the field of teaching. The era of conventional teaching was over. The present new economic policy of 2020 have introduced different teaching methodology to the student community. The teaching methodology are to be adapted by the teachers so that the teachers can deliver a good information, good knowledge about the teaching activities. On those days, teachers are teaching the subjects by making use of the chalk pieces as well as a board, blackboard. That was over. I think after introduction of the digital technology, after introduction of ICT, after introduction of IT, there has been emergence of digital technology in the field of teaching. I think all of us know that, the banking systems in India, if you go through the subject of banking in the early 90s and up to 2010, you find a lot of workers are working in the bank, starting from clerical cadre to various management cadres. But if you go to bank, the number of staff members working in the bank are reduced, because it was purposefully reduced because a committee was submitted, a committee under the chairmanship of Narasimhan. They suggested to reduce the number of workers in the bank in the year 2000 itself. So, the implication of the commission report, Narasimhan committee report, the total number of workers working in the bank has reduced. Therefore, if you allow or if you adapt the 2020 educational policy, new educational policy, probably in the year 2050, we don't need teacher. We don't need teacher. The teacher population may come down because everything is digital technology. Therefore, we have to find out alternatives to giving employment to the teachers. Many people nowadays are offering, many institutions are offering many programs through online, where the teachers are teaching the subject very carefully. If this situation continues, probably many teachers will lose their job probably in the year 2050. And of course, the governments, both the state as well as central governments, are not fill up the teaching position which are vacant for longer time. If you happen to see